Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here with another episode of Let's Learn LTN and Space Exploration. We are deep. Well, I wouldn't say deep. We are at the very start of our exploration of space exploration. And, well, last episode we actually got into the Novus orbit. And look at that. We had our space science lab going. And, yeah, we've got a little bit of electricity and whatnot. And this is the debris of our first shuttle into space. I want to try and make this a little bit better. Namely, I want to get a pad up here. We want to take one of these, definitely one of them, with us. We also probably want to take a little bit more power, generation. So let's grab that. I think we had a stack last time, but then when we came back down, we died. yeah, that was the thing. I don't think I've got enough. Enough space for this, but yeah, I still don't know whether we need accumulators up there. I guess we'll be able to tell when we head up there and have a look at the power graph. We should be able to see. All right. The other thing I want to take up is some science. We do need to take up some science, don't we? All right. See if we can't grab a stack of science. I don't know. I have no idea how much this is, but we're just going to keep getting it. Apparently, it's not that much. All right. We need to think of a better way of capturing science. We've got 200 of that and 200 of that. That's pretty handy. I don't want to spend too long down here. We want to get in and start doing it, because then there's a lot of other things that we need to do. All right, what do we got? 285 space scaffolding. That's pretty decent. It's not huge, but it's decent. All right, and we have our landing pad, Nova's landing pad base. That will hopefully get us back. Fingers crossed. Again, I don't know if that works. Or if we crash, whether we actually are going to crash in the middle of this. Ooh, that's a scary thought, isn't it? All right, so the other thing that I put in a production for off camera was space assemblers and a space manufactory. So all the space assemblers are currently getting used for the space manufactory. In saying that, we are really struggling for resources. As you can see, our iron is just getting used way quicker than we can get it out, and mainly because the uneven distribution of these things. I still haven't really figured out whether there's anything better than this. I don't think there is. But look at that, we're getting some more in, which is always nice. I think we need to set up some more mining. We've got this one up here that we can get to. There's another iron ore down here and a copper ore. That could be pretty good. Really what we should be doing as well is probably walling off some of these areas that we're not going to be actually going to. So I could just put a wall here, wall that off, wall kind of that off, and we'll just keep expanding this way, which seems all right. I might do that off camera at some point, because I don't think anyone's really that interested in seeing me place down a bunch of turrets and walls. In saying that, I probably will set up some kind of wall repair train using LTN, which I think will be quite interesting if we can figure that out, how to do that. And there was one other thing that I just thought of then, and I think we researched, I thought, quite a while ago, these things, signal receiver and signal transmitters. All right, let's get a few of them being made. I would have liked to have had them for our next trip up, but I guess not. All right, just something more to add. Logistics network interface. What does this do? Interface with the nearest logistic network to assign jobs. Ooh. No, I don't even know what that does, but interface with the nearest logistic network to assign jobs. I guess that reads info. I don't know why that's different to a roboport. Can we make one just to see? Yeah, we can. All right, I'm just going to make one and see what it does. Anyway, so many asides. Let's get one of these and one of these. Yeah. All right, just put even more strain on our our resources. All right, that was that one. I don't think we need more than 5 of them. How expensive are they? Oh, they're not very expensive. Maybe 5 is generous, or not generous enough. And we'll get 5 of them. All right, because this goes across planets, which is important. I feel like we're going to need that 1,000 unique signals. That's probably going to be enough for the first few. All right, let's actually get the materials going in. Wow, that is way overkill, isn't it? Because these have a 0.5 second crafting time. Oh my goodness. Let's just, I don't know, halve that roughly-ish. 200, that's way too much of this, isn't it? I don't know, 100 of that, 50 of that. There we go, that's it. Divided by 9. 50 of that, and 100 of that. And that's still enough for 10, I think. Oops, 100. That is still enough for 10. Does this use the same things? Kind of does, except it's got copper. 100 of that. 100 of that. 50 of that. And 100 of that. All right. That seems like a much better use of our materials. On the way, 600, of course. Lovely guys. You're doing smart work. All right. So we'll have a few crashes and whatnot, but let's think. Do we need anything else to take with us? At this stage, I don't think we do. I want to take some robots. Do we have robots? I don't have any robots. Construction robots. Can I get an order for construction robots, please? Construction robots 50, and yeah. We don't have them in a good box. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? We'll have to put them in a box. In fact, I think they're currently being fed directly into the network. They're not even, we don't even have a buffer chest. That's not them there. They must be very close to here. This is kind of the tech we were getting to. Here it is. Yeah, we don't have these in a box at all. Let's fix that up. Like so. And then we'll connect you. No, not that. Connect you, and let's make sure we keep probably 100. Just set aside 100 that we can easily find. Yeah, they're pretty quick to make. Now that we have a big backup of the slow parts, which is these guys. All right, let's get 50. No, we are actually. All right, so Shift C that. That should get rid of a lot of the stuff we don't need. All right. Yeah, just give me the rest, guys. That's pretty good. All right. And then you guys can go. Well, I guess you're going back in the network. Sorry. There you go. Okay. Okay, we've got 50 bots. We've got some roboports. So my kind of aim with that is I want to set up a roboport with some robots in it, just to enable us to do some automated works later on. And I've got an idea. I've got an idea that I think will work with the cargo landing pad. Anyway, enough talk. Are we ready? Are we ready? Do we have our thruster suit on? We do. We don't have any ammo. We don't need ammo. Let us, for better or worse, we're launching. Sorry again, guys, if this is really loud. Here we go. All right, we're going to go up. We're going to set up our things, and looks like we're still getting deliveries while the rocket was in midair, maybe? I don't know. 3 or 3 meteors destroyed. We are miles away this time. Okay. That's definitely not ideal. What are those guys picking up? Cargo pods. Cool. All right, let's If I, okay. I'm a little hesitant to pick this up, but I'm going to do it anyway. Worst case, I guess we quit. We restart an autosave or something. I don't know. All right, let's shoot. No, oh gosh, with the wrong gun. We overshot the mark. All right. How does this grappling gun work? Got to figure that one out. Shoot at that. There we go. We got onto something. All right. So first things first, let's build the landing pad. Now the big test I want to do is, can I just pop this down? I can. Okay, that's good. That's good. I was a little worried about that. So let's get this down and build a landing pad here. I'm not sure how big a landing pad is. Something like that. Apparently it is bigger than that. Okay. Not sure how much bigger it was. Maybe about that much bigger. There we go. All right. So we have the orbit landing pad. We'll call this science. Not sure if we'll ever get anything else up here, but I think that's pretty good. Can we put this on there? No, that's in there. Okay. Can we put this on here? Unknown entity. Oh, okay, that's just a naming problem. Okay, so we're gonna pop that there, and that's our ticket back. All right. But the things I want to do, let us get a bit more of this. Really need to put this somewhere readily accessible. There we go. All right. For now, we'll just make this nice and square because, you know, why not? Nope. Oh gosh, man, that's off to a great start. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to get a couple of passive providers and just do this, and then have some unloading because this has storage. So I reckon we can automatically drop stuff off here, which if we then have a roboport somewhere that has power, we could be able to be in a little bit of fun. All right, we need a little bit more scaffolding. I don't know. I'm just going to drop that right down and see if that is then enough. Might start minimizing our scaffolding. I don't even know where substations are. There they are. Okay, there is another substation up here. Apparently now we're out of power. No surprise. Let us, speaking of power, I just wanted to check. 10 minute power on this. Apparently that is the thing. We actually need something to be used, don't we? Let us get all those science packs in there, which is not enough. It's nowhere near enough. We also don't have any rocket science. Whoops. Minor detail. All right. Let's expand. Let's expand this. Should have done a better pattern, shouldn't I? All right. Let's get out here without falling off. Oh, we're already out. Really? That is a shame. All right, let's rip out this section. Thank you. And then fill in that row. We can do one more row, can't we? What if I do a copy of that with the tiles? Yeah. Okay. All right. Apparently, oops. No. Apparently I need to still paste it twice. All right. Let's do that. Let's see what's going on here at Go back to Novus, man. Novus. And then, I didn't get to see where that was. All right, anyway, all right. Got to remember that, all right. Back to Nova's orbit. There we are. Okay. Whoa. Still in map mode. No, we weren't in map mode. We're in nav mode. Oh, there's so many different modes now. All right. Our power. Solar panel. Our usage. Oh, no, okay. Yeah. Sorry. It hasn't been 0. Yeah. So we have always. I mean, we did 6.5 hours ago. Is that hours? Yeah. That's probably when we actually started using stuff up here. 6.5 game hours, days. I don't know what that is. We haven't been in space for 6 hours, have we? That'd be a lot of episodes. Anyway, so yeah, we don't need accumulators up here other than some kind of alert. So it's just solar panels for days. And we can have some kind of big fat solar panel farm. Yeah, that's all right. We just need way more things. So with this setup and a roboport with, damn it, I brought the wrong robots, didn't I? Anyway, let's give them all our robots. We've got to get some other robots up here. New idea. Maybe I can also just do this. To send logistics bots in here. What if I do a filtered inserter? I wonder if that, we don't even have any filtered inserters on us. Oh gosh. All right, well, let's just hit and hope. That's all we can do up here. So let's go back, go back down. Hopefully we land on the pad down in Novus. That's kind of my hope. Well, we're close to it. We're close to it. We've got another cargo rocket ready, which is really nice. All right, let's go pop this over here. There we go. These cargo pods. Can I just shift C them? No, I can't, apparently. You're the one who uses cargo pods, aren't you? Can you use a damaged cargo pod? You can just repair it. Perfect. Here, have another cargo pod. All right. We need some logistics bots. We should be able to get a bunch over here. Excellent. We want to send them into space. I think it behooves us to go into space with them, doesn't it? Oh, we got the 1,000,000 green circuits. That's nice. What do we got? We've got 100 rocket parts in there. We've got another 26 there. Yeah. We're making them. We're making them. This is kind of the next test. I do want to just launch another rocket and see if we land on the pad up there. But we can't just waste our trip, can we? Oh, we got a nice amount this time. All right. Do we hit limits, or are we just out of something? We're out of low density structures. No. It happens. It happens. Let's get this. Okay. What I should have done. Was this. Let's get some filter stack inserters in, please. I've totally messed up. I really wanted this to be nice and neat with different areas for different things, but never happened. 50 on the way. Yeah, cool. All right. So this actually needs to be a little bit longer. And then, yeah, we'll just do that. There we go. And if I can get some of these guys. Yay, all right. Thank you. Get them going in and them going, all right. So I'm going to connect you up and say red science. This is red and green. We will make this one green because otherwise green can't pick up from there. Let's always have 500 green science in here. And then we'll make this one green science. And then we can copy and paste that one, but change it to red. And yeah, we can actually just do that. And then this is blue, and this is blue, and then this is military. and military. All right. Make sure we've got all those conditions set. Yeah, cool. So it'll be a nice little stockpile that we can then probably automatically feed into here, and when the science runs low, we can send signals back from space requesting more when science runs low. That's actually pretty sweet. All right. We have hit our max though on these. That's cool. Anything else? Anything else I want to take with me? I don't know. Some of these. No, I did not want to take all of them. Thank you. Some of these things. Yeah, let's take a couple of them. We can store them in chests up there at least. Yeah, some of these. It would be nice to have a few of these, but we're out of low density structures because they all went into the making of those things. Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. Let's just go into space, shall we? Let's do it again. Novus orbit. Novus orbit landing pad. Science. Status ready. Loading cargo. Launch on green signal or when cargo. Ooh, interesting. All right. Let's just go. Yeah. So now, fingers crossed, this lands on the cargo pad and doesn't explode this time. It's kind of my hope. Nope. That's what happens. All right. That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. So that's all the cargo just goes in there. The rocket is destroyed. Why don't we have a rocket? Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is there. Ooh. How many cargo rocket sections have we got? 29. That's not enough for another rocket, is it? That's okay. And 4 cargo pods. Well. Okay. Not sure if that worked out exactly what I was hoping for, but we're here. We've got science. We've got science to drop off. There we go. That just finished our last research. And I definitely want to do some more of these spacey, sciencey things. Thermal radiation. What does that actually do? Manufactory, thermal radiator. Made in a minute. Radiator heats away from overheated thermofluid. So I guess that's something we need to worry about at some point. 25-degree thermofluid. And this cools down to -10 degrees. All right. We'll probably, like I said, we'll need that at some point. This is our recycling for the chunks. Can these get any better? Not without higher level sciences. What about this? Oh yeah, that's the path that we are going down. I guess. Ooh. Certain capacities. Yeah. Okay, we've got these sciences we can unlock. Haha. And then that. I don't know if we've got enough science to do them, but this one here definitely want to do. Anything else that we really need? What comes to the next level needs whatever the pink science is. Energy science pack. All right, we obviously need to investigate the different science packs at some point in time as well. But space science also gives us another tool belt. 1,000. Whoa. Maybe not just yet. We get some more laser shooting speed. No more damage though. I don't think we have enough space science for any of these things. Because we're not launching rockets. Personal batteries level 2. Ooh. Okay. That's 100 science. That's 200. That's 250. Let's get the capacity. Because we've only got 200 space science. So we're actually not going to have enough. We are not going to have enough. Whoops. Oh gosh. We're not going to even have enough to do this, are we? Oh, we'll just have enough for that. And then the personal batteries will have to wait until we figure out space science. But we now have logistics bots, and for some reason these guys, I'm sure they were in here. I'm sure we left them here. All right. So if I put, if I go into here and we pop all this stuff in there, all of this stuff that we want to stay up here. Didn't I have more? Oh, I lost all. Oh gosh, I lost all my space science labs when I died that other time. That's sad, isn't it? All right. Anyway, we'll pop these up here. I think that's probably enough. We'll put some lights up here as well. Okay, well we won't because our personal roboport is just going to give them straight back to us. So we'll turn that off. Let's get a couple of kind of chests that might be needed, and then some inserters and substations. None of these things work in space. Storage tanks probably do, and so does steel. All right, and then I'll put in a couple of these just in case. All right, so now we need to take all this stuff back. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, we overshot. We overshot. Good grappling gun. Shift C, and then just drop the rest of this stuff in here. Well, okay, we're over halfway, so it's going to use 100 more of that. And what was this? It was only 100, maybe. Maybe we'll have enough for the next level batteries. Should be nice. Okay. Gosh, it feels like moving our actual manufacturing up here is going to be next to impossible. But see, that's what I like. That's what I like. We can automate the process. Is that killing our power? Oh, it sure is. It sure is. And maybe that's the thing we need to automate is building some kind of power thing. All right. That went too far down. All right, let's get rid of these ones. We didn't go far enough. No, not out there. All right. I got no idea. Now I got no idea how much we have left. That's pretty much all of it used up. But we get some power. All right, so that would go there. These would go there. That actually works out pretty well. We do need some more of this. Novus entities being damaged. Okay, that seems fine. I wonder if we can catch that if we go. No, apparently that kills it. All right, there. Do we have enough? Do we have enough? And we still have two. We still have two in there. All right. So there's that. What has happened here? Oh, I see. Yeah, because of that. That's only too wide, isn't it? Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. And nope. There we go. All right. And then let's fix this up and put a light there. All right. And then that. No, hang on. We need to start all the way over here. Add the tiles. Yes. All right. So this becomes. Can we put a spacey symbol That's not a spacey symbol. Let's make that our space symbol, and then power, solar power. All right, I'm happy with that. This is space solar block. Because we don't need accumulators. We don't need accumulators. I'm sure of it we don't. We're always facing the sun. Create a blueprint. So look at our blueprint books. LTN and space exploration. Pop it in there. Space solar. Beautiful. All right. And then, theoretically, we can just pop one of those down. We just pop one of those down on top. No. All right. Well, we got a lot of stuff to make. A lot of stuff to make, and not a lot of time to do it. We also need to get a whole heap more rocket science, apparently. Even though there is more rocket science. Oh, we're out of yellows. All right. I think that means now is the time. Now is the time to return. Now is the time to return to Novus and see how things are going back in our home planet. Swimmingly, apparently. Swimmingly. I was kind of hoping that the rockets would actually land on there, but, you know, apparently not. You can have all of those. You can have all of them. No, you can't have them. And you can't have that. All right. Yeah, you can have that. You can have these things. There you go. And we've got one solar panel for some reason. Yeah, look at all this stuff. Like, we're just using resources like there is absolutely no tomorrow. This guy's at 83. He'll be ready to go again shortly. And then we just need to figure out how we're going to make more of this. And it looks like low density structures. How are we going to make more low density structures is probably a bigger key. And honestly, the answer to that is we need more materials. And I think that's a problem for another day. So we're going to call it there. As always, I love to hear your comments down below. It's very, very helpful. Mistakes I've made, things I can look forward to in the future. I think at this point we need to kind of transition our base, not into a mega base, but just we need to amp up. We need to amp up big time. We need to put a whole heap more mining outposts, ramp up the defenses, automate the defenses so that we can just leave here and not worry about it, and just have things ticking over. I'd love to get faster rocket production, obviously, and I think we can do that if we move away from this kind of limited construction arrangement and just have some big rows producing these. I think is probably the key. But all these things to look forward to in future episodes, and obviously playing around now with being able to blueprint. Now that we've got some construction robots up here, that's pretty handy too. So yeah, lots of things to look forward to, and lots more stuff to learn about. I tell you what, it's pretty crazy. Just looking at that tech tree scares me a lot. But, you know, most importantly, see you tomorrow.